Jake.
Alright, so I was playing this last night and I made an analogy.
Get ready on the timer.
Get ready and go now. But I made an analogy last night about this game's missile luck, and it's like getting invited over to your friends for dinner. When you want more, they don't have enough, but when you're full, they give you too many. And that is Metroid's missile luck in a nutshell.
It's true. It really is.
So, depending on how missile luck goes, I don't want to disappoint anybody, but there's a chance this run might not even finish. So, hopefully it does, and we're going to do our best to make it work, but if it doesn't, oh man. So, here's a fun fact about this game. Depending on what you do in the first two rooms, it affects the spawns in these rooms.
Really?
Yeah, if I had not gotten hit by that guy and got the right boost, I wouldn't be fighting these guys in this room. I'd just be jumping straight up.
Oh.
And it'd be, you know, just straight climb, and there'd be no enemies. It'd be a nice little walk in the park. Still is a nice little walk in the park with shooting things. I don't know how many of you walk through the park and shoot things, but you probably shouldn't. That's bad. Special shoutouts to having not slept for 28 hours due to insomnia before this run, so this is gonna be great, because those guys spawned, and yay. Also, I want to make a special note to say hi to either my girlfriend or my parents, who are probably watching as I get hit and am nearly dying, and this is going to be fun. That guy, he was in the door.
Resetting.
Alright, time to start Metroid.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll give it... That's the only reset there should be. That was bad. That was a bad start.
Yes.
Yeah, what was the reset? That was just a bad start.
It's a warm-up. Yeah.
If you're wondering why I'm doing that, just try and get warmed up for Kraid later. I know there's actually not a lot to say about this game other than you go through similar-looking corridors to other similar-looking corridors to find items that help you defeat similar-looking enemies, and possibly maybe fight a boss along the way. But
just one.
Yeah.
Only one.
There's actually a lot more to this game. There's some fun little glitches and stuff you can do, but they don't really benefit a speedrun unless you are a tasser. You can glitch into the walls and pretty much sequence break straight to Kraid and fight him if you wanted to, but we can't really do that in real time, at least not yet. I would like to learn, but that wouldn't happen in a marathon setting.
Alright, so we've got an update on the prize winners for the last run Pokemon. The Mewtwo picture is going to Ciro Martinez III. Congratulations. The Pikachu picture is going to Jonathan Harris. And the awesome Pokeball hat is going to Shane Hill. So congratulations, guys. We'll get those to you after the marathon.
Also need to go through some donations that came in after the Pokemon Yellow run. Alright, we got a very elite donation from Morton Grannis, $13.37. Oh, excuse me, that was $6 from Morton Grannis. The elite donation was from Benjamin Ching. Daryl Brigners donated $10. David Newman, $5. Alexander Moreland, $25. Philip Kirchhoffner, $10. Lewis Stewart, $1. And Jacob Yarliff, $30. Thank you to all of you so much for donating. You are the man. Let's look at the comments here.
I can't believe I gave him this.
J-Man, Jagger G wants to know if we're gonna save and go back to the elevator in Warfare.
What was that?
So you can go up to the elevator and go there?
I am not going to, I'm not even going through Norfair in this. This is actually a one boss run. I'll be going through Brinstar, and, there is a death abuse you can do there, but I'm gonna stick to the standard route, just so nothing wonky happens.
Yeah, the beat measure.
Also, I'm probably gonna play this next room kinda safe.
Here we go. Jacob Yarmouth has donated again, and he said, forgot to specify, it's for Link to the Past. So his previous donation and the one he put in was for...
Yeah.
Now I can relax for a little bit. But, for the most part, it's a pretty chill run. There are two serious times. One where I need to hear if I'm placing a bomb, and the entire Mother Brain fight is, like, serious time of the century.
J-Man, you do know the Rinkas, the little circles, are not random, correct?
Which ones?
The
donut holes.
The donuts. The
Cheerios.
Really? They're not?
They are not random, nope.
Huh.
I actually figured that out during the MagFest 7 Metroid Expert Challenge, which was get through Torian with no energy tanks and no Varia.
Oh my god. Why?
It was actually fairly amusing because I was practicing it and I had a save state right before the Mother Brain corridor.
Right.
And, you know, I'm trying it and just through raw skill I'm slowly getting farther and farther. But I'm only to like the 4th Zebetite. And so one time I reload and I go, okay, here we go. I've seen the opening of this battle 50 freaking times. And then it hits me. Wait a minute. I've seen the same opening of this battle 50 freaking times.
The opening generally tends to be the same. I don't know about the rest, though. Because I've had stuff spawn where I'll stand, usually, and sometimes it doesn't spawn there.
Well, let me clarify. There are definitely certain points that are not random. Anytime there are 6 of the generators on screen, the pattern will always be the same.
Okay. Huh, I'm gonna have to look into that a bit more.
When there are 4, it might be not random, but if it's not, the pattern is too long for me to really remember consistently. So I basically just play it as, presume it'll come from the one closest to you, adjust accordingly if it doesn't.
Yeah, sometimes I'll have a really good fight, and other times not so much. I missed. You, give me a missile.
J-Man, we have a request for you to announce each item you pick up for the people that are not familiar with this.
Okay, the items I picked up in order so far, the first one I grabbed was the Morph Ball, which pretty much you can't do anything without it. It lets you do this cool little thing. The second one I picked up is obviously the missiles. You hit select, you shoot missiles, and you collect them, and sometimes you don't. This is one of these don't days. I'm having a great don't day right now. It was pretty, not generous this morning either. There we go. That's what I needed. After I grabbed the missiles, the one I just grabbed further up was the, Morph Ball bombs, which I need to get into Kraid's lair. And what I'm about to grab right now is the Ice Beam, which lets me shoot some Metroids and freeze them, so I can shoot them with missiles and they'll die. Horrible, painful Metroid deaths, because otherwise they'll suck out your juices and whatever else. This game loves me, by the way. I'm learning that slowly. I've limited this to a 3 sweep, which I go back and forth 3 times to try and get stuff, and if that doesn't happen, then I continue on and try to get them. Oh man, this game is so awesome. And it hasn't even spawned enemies. Props to the developers for the annoying beeping sound when you're dying, and the lag, because there is so much of it. Wow. Missile luck of the century is happening right now.
So.
Funny story is when I was practicing this Wednesday night, yes, when we got here, twice in a row I got 3 missiles in a row. I think all my luck was there. Should have just started the stream then. Okay, we're starting with Metroid, everybody. I actually almost beat the SDA record that night. Oh man, how am I gonna do this? I've never had this bad of luck before. It's worth going a lot over. I'll wait for you to come over. It's more becoming a Metroid, Metroid done whenever you get the missiles.
So really quick, for those donating during this run of $5 or more, you have a chance to win a Samus Hurler. Looks like this. Very nice.
Very cool.
How'd you get out of that? Come back. Please? Okay, fine. Don't come back. Okay. Apparently I'm not that fast of a masher. I try to think that I am, though. Why won't you give me missiles, corn cobs? I thought all corn cobs carried missiles. I was apparently mistaken. Dude, game. Dude game. Dude game, dude bro. What's up? Man. I made jokes about this too when I was running this the other day. I said, watch me get all this luck now, and when it comes time for the marathon, I'm gonna be sitting here going, this is really a speed run, I promise. I do fast things and cool sequence breaks sometimes. You'll see. I will make you see. Oh man. Hooray!
Alright, is now a decent time to do donations, J-Man?
Go for it.
Alright. Had a lot of new donations come in. First off, we've got Cam Tomlinson with $5. Thank you very much. Matthew Green sent us $100. Thank you, Matthew.
Oh, wow.
Andy Strasberg sent $50. Ino Tangleman sent $15. Jacob Yarmouth sent another $10. John Hayward, $5. Rebecca Arlfors, $5. Matthew, pardon if I get this wrong, Krasinski sent $5. Damian Allen sent $25. Daniel Fox, $5. Joshua Hughes, $5. Roy Michelson, $10. John Desport, $5. Ben Leeson, $5. Douglas Brickell, $20. Jesse Precht, $10. Loic Isarchal, $20. Carlos Morones, $10. And David Spickerman, our own LL Cool Dave, $10. Thank you to everybody who donated. You're such a great help. You are all the man and the woman.
Also, hi again to Cam, who has donated quite a bit, well, over the past couple days, and is somebody I know. Okay.
Great, exploded.
This is an interesting room, because you actually want to freeze all these guys, otherwise you run the risk of getting knocked into horrible acid and screaming a horrible death. And getting hit by bugs.
Almost like that?
Yeah, very much like that, actually. In fact, I would say it's a really uncanny resemblance.
Alright, we've also got $5 from Travis Van Overbeek, $5.55 from Ian Watkins, and $5 from Daniel Sheld. Thank you, all three of you. You are the man. Have a look at the comments here.
This is my favorite room in the game, because sometimes they'll give you 2 missiles and they'll just tease you. And you will go back and forth. I've learned sometimes if you leave the room, your chances of spawning missiles become a bit better. But we got pretty decent luck there. Now, if he... Yeah. Oh man,
It's
left
really
fight.
bad up to right now.
Oh man. What's happening? Oh man.